Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to CrossfireX. Something to note about this game prior to just jumping right into it. One, I don't really know anything about smile gates. I've heard that this game is supposed to be big in China, but beyond that, I could not say much about the multiplayer, which I'm not particularly interested in. What brings me to this game today, and subsequent days, is the campaign mode. Which has been co-produced to some degree by Remedy. I've heard that it is not good. I've heard that it is bad. But I will play it nonetheless, because Remedy is one of my favorite game developers, and I will play their bad games, even if they're only remotely related to it. On that note, I should probably eventually play Death Race, their first game, because I've never actually played Death Race yet. But for now, Operation Catalyst, because the best way to introduce a single-player campaign in your multiplayer game is with a wall of text. In an unstable future where wars are fought by private military companies, two powerhouse forces rise above the rest: Global Risk and Blacklist. When Global Risk intel suggests a high-ranking Blacklist officer is running a mysterious operation in the war-torn nation of Azkarzia, they deploy a strike team to apprehend him. But a devastating ambush leads to the capture of their leader, catapulting the rest of the team into a daring rescue mission to save him from Blacklist's grasp. Scrambling to survive behind enemy lines, the fire team descends into an abandoned mining operation, venturing deeper into the mystery of Blacklist's scheme hidden within a devious plot using dangerous technology to extract clairvoyant visions of the future from the mind of their captured leader. Global Risk races against the clock to save him, fearing that even if they do manage to reach him before it's too late, not all of them will make it out of Azkarzia alive. The future visions unleashed in this story end up defining Blacklist and Global Risk's strategy in the months and years ahead, igniting a cataclysm that will fragment the world and threaten all of mankind. Did you get all that? There will be a quiz. You know, most games hide their boot menus these days, but we're not going to try to be picky on the little things. We already know that this might not be the greatest of times. We're just here for academic purposes. And also possibly to shoot some bad guys while in first person. It's kind of interesting, like the idea of being what's the term I'm trying to think of? Like when you're unsure, unconfident about jumping into a mediocre first-person shooter. Like, there was an era where people were just publishing mediocre first-person shooters left and right. Like, Time Shift and Homefront and Turok on the PS3. Let's see, in English, there will be subtitles. I'm actually playing this over headphones. Let's start a new game. Recommended. Combat Breaker allows you to temporarily slow down time. What? Interesting that I happened to mention Time Shift just now. Is this basically the new version of Time Shift? Where, like, it's not very great, but at the very least you could slow down time and shoot guys? Also, is that Remedy's influence on this thing? Or is that, Smilegate's expectation of Remedy's influence? I don't know. Either way, we must go into the war-torn Azkarzia to extract Alexander Steiner,
Information is the most powerful weapon. If it was possible to see into the future, you'd know how to win every war before it began.
I mean, if it was possible to see into the future, you could stop every war before it began. I mean, I guess if you win every war before it begins, it just never happens.
They sent us in to extract Alexander Steiner, the blacklist officer in charge. Cut the head off the snake.
Happy hunting, strike team. Thanks for the escort. Yes, sir. Not a problem. See you back at the base. Over and out.
We couldn't possibly have guessed the scale of what a blacklist was doing in this crisis. Or the catastrophic events that would follow.
Planning to jump position. Roger, Vanguard 1.
Should have been an easy mission. I had no idea what I was walking into.
Okay, 30 seconds and go. Randall?
Green light.
That was 30 seconds.
Overwatch away. Roger, Vanguard 1. Overwatch has touched down and is in position.
Oh, Randall is the sniper.
We get out, we move fast. Morales, on point. Hey, we want him alive.
Hey man, have a little faith.
Hull, I got your back.
Are these classes going to mean something beyond?
Check in.
Eyes on Steiner.
South side of the
Actually, now that I think about it, like if having a single-player game
Clear the way.
within a multiplayer game, and you have your single-player characters also represent multiplayer classes, that's not a bad idea. Like, it's kind of goes hand in hand with like StarCraft and StarCraft 2, where like StarCraft 2 more so, where like every level is like teaching you how to use a specific unit.
Okay. Morales. Go, go, go. Hall. Go, go, go.
Contact! Where the hell are these guys coming from?
Oh my. Okay, it'll take a little bit. There's a little bit of a.
Oh, come on! You need to ID Steiner!
Maybe the sensitivity is too high. I don't know.
It's painting us.
Oh, move it!
Alright, I'm here.
Oh, is it Steiner? Negative. This is not Steiner. Shit. We got a plan here or what?
Maneuvers. Break left. Failing.
See, that pilot made the mistake of flying a helicopter in an action game. If you are flying a helicopter in an action game, it is destined to be shot down.
We've got incoming! Get ready!
All right. Ah, people up top. What was the button for fire mode? All right, what was that they just explained? Because for some reason everything's just on semi-automatic. There we go. Okay, what is shoulder button? Is that breaker mode where everything goes in slow-mo? Yes, it is. Excellent. You know, even if this turns out to be bad, like, I've still at least got a slow-mo button, and I've always had a place in my heart for first-person shooters which allow you to go into slow motion. Hello. Right. Ah, good job, everybody.
Morales, come. Go, just grab the cable. Whoa!
So in theory, we're still looking for Steiner in this building that is still under construction. Yep, sure, why not? And... nope, I don't need to slow-mo the wall. It looks as though there's like a little bit of like a stylish, like fast move, like time speeds up a little bit after you kill somebody in slow-mo, like just for like a microsecond. Let's take a look. Nope, I don't have enough slow-mo boost. Okay, now I do. Where is a bad guy that I can shoot? Right over there. Kind of reminds me of Super Hopped. In that, like, time, like in that game, time moved when you move. But the entire idea of like shooting the gun, like the pulling the trigger as well as the kickback caused you to technically move, which made time speed up with every bullet fired.
Check it out. Easy climb.
Also, the game was proceeding.
Easy.
Can I? Is there even a guy in that window? Or is that just gunfire? Like they animated the gunfire, but they didn't have enough time to attach a guy to it.
Won't hold him for long.
Ticket, please. Last seen 4 days ago, downtown shopping.
Rob, you alright? Maybe I should take point.
You get the gate.
I thought you were taking point.
I'll cover.
Careful. We're gonna be exposed out in the open.
Blacklist knew we were coming.
Wait, you think we were set up?
You got another explanation?
No, but...
Come on. We need to get to the safe house.
Rob, wait.
Cover up!
Oh, I guess his status wasn't that important because he's already dead.
Shit.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna worry about the guy behind the door who shot him? And no, we've got another unseen attacker who knocks us out.
Somehow, Blacklist had known we were coming. Set a trap for us.
Hey, come on. Come on, buddy.
Too many nagging questions meant our heads were not in the game. Kavanaugh paid the heaviest price. I'd never been much of a dreamer. In this line of work, an active imagination can kill you. That's what made this dream so strange. Too real. More than a dream.
What the hell? How did I get home?
It wasn't just a dream sequence. I had a gut feeling about it. Who needs two screens when you can just have two computers?
I was back home. My house with my wife, Evelyn, and the kids. But everything felt off, askew. As if it was somebody else's memory of my home.
Like this big TV. Is that a VHS player? And look, they've got my favorite book. Cheese Enthusiast Bible. Cheese. And the Rhododendron War. And wine and food. The Missing Football Curse? Ah, 1 out of 12 photos. Somehow that photo is important. Are all the important photos in the house? Okay, this is kind of cool. And if I look back, very nice. I like it. It's a blue Triceratops.
Your brother, Rob.
We all know we're in a high-risk profession.
I couldn't save him.
People die. War's just unpredictable. We're pros. We know anybody can catch a bullet, whether it's one with your name on it or one simply addressed to whom it may concern. Anybody can catch a bullet. And Christ knows they've always got thousands. We know how easy it is to just not come home. You just stay over there. You miss out on lazy Sunday afternoons. Birthday parties. Going to the pet store. Skin knees, hurricanes. Funerals. Everything. Glass of wine on a warm summer evening, the kids already in bed. Just the two of us. But you and me, we always come home, Finn. Because we have to. We just have to.
Okay, I feel without a doubt that is Remedy's influence on the game. Because that is classic Remedy. Oh, hello, Kavanaugh. You're dead.
Rob? They shot you.
I don't... What's happening?
I couldn't save you. I'm sorry.
Something's wrong.
What? Wait. That's me.
Oh, easy. Man, you're in the safe house.
Morales, what? Where's Rob? Did he?
I'm sorry, man. I really am. He didn't make it. Insurgent killed Kavanaugh. Snuck up on you. I got it. More of them came. I was lucky to get you out of there. I know you guys were close, man. I'm sorry. This puts you in charge. Just like old times. A boss? Yeah. We need to evac, man.
We can't call the chopper.
Okay,
Rob.
so odds are,
Have
let's
the
say,
long-range radio. Christ. You sure he's dead?
No doubt.
are pretty high that Morales is the one who betrayed you.
We lost Kavanaugh getting here. We're not gonna make the border. What about the comms tower blacklist set up next to the hotel?
You want to use their gear to call global risk.
Only way to contact our ride.
We should secure the landing site.
You take care of the LZ and avoid enemy contact if you can. Stay safe.
Okay.
Randall and I will take care of the comms tower.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Now that's something that I don't miss from first-person shooters of yesteryear. There was this long period of time where, like, whenever cutscenes switch back to first-person mode, like, developers felt the need to have the camera, like, zoom in on the back of the main character's head. That way you know, oh, we've left cinema mode and we've entered first-person mode. We can't just cut from a third-person angle to a first-person angle.
Snatching Steiner had become impossible. Blacklist and every local rebel under their command knew we were here. Our mission now, my responsibility, was to get the rest of us out alive.
Solid responsibility. Ah, we've learned the crouch button.
All clear.
Yeah, hello.
Control versus chaos.
Oh no.
Global risk versus blacklist. Ascarzia was an unstable region, just the sort of place terrorists like Blacklist prey on. But we didn't know why they were here, what their plan was, what we'd soon learn.
Okay, but would we learn what they offer at Taste of Ascarzia restaurant? Why does it want me to switch weapons for this?
Clear.
Somebody's been living here.
It doesn't look like military, but I haven't seen any civilians.
Civilians. But it kind of looks like they didn't leave by choice.
Next up, we have Lydia McGurk reporting from war-torn
Blacklist?
Ascarzia.
Thank you, Laszlo. There's no getting around the fact that Ascarzia is in miserable shape by any metric you would care to apply. Unemployment, disease, famine, high mortality rates for children, the constant risk of death by violence. The country is in crisis, and has been for a long time. Long-standing ethnic tensions are at the root of the Ascarzian conflict. They were kept in check until the country gained its independence in 1991, when the newly formed government quickly found itself with an escalating situation, attempting to deal with a fundamental rift within its own populace, leading to a tense, quickly escalating struggle between the pro-government forces and the separatists, who wanted to form an independent state of their own. The resulting civil war has been long and complicated. At this point, the number of broken ceasefires and aborted attempts at negotiation is beyond anyone's reckoning, and humanitarian efforts to bring relief to the civilian population have been largely unsuccessful.
So, Lydia, we've had a lot of interest from our listeners about the events currently taking place in Ascarzia. Possibly because most media outlets aren't covering it. In fact, there seems to be a real sense of indifference to the Ascarzian problem from the whole international community.
If there's anything I tire of, it's media outlets stating most media outlets aren't even covering this story. Because most of the time when it's stated, it's technically not true. Or the story isn't as big as the media outlet wants it to say.
While the capital is still in the hands of the separatists, there are several other factions here fighting too, not least the right-wing rebels who control the east of the country.
So how do these two separate companies who are not the separatists or the government, like, fitting in?
In the capital. But if they are, it has only been enough to shore up their strength there, not for them to mount a campaign across the rest of Ascarzia.
We have had a number of calls asking what people can do to help the situation there. Are there aid groups operating in Ascarzia? Are there things that people can donate?
There are very few aid organizations here and none in the capital, which has been locked down. As for what's needed, all of the basics: food, medicine, access to clean water, but above all, certainty.
Okay, but I don't think people can donate certainty. You can't wrap up hope.
Friends and relatives, and with a large number of people disappearing in the capital recently, I'm afraid there is likely to be more bad news to come. It is unclear what kind of future, if any, there can be for Ascarzia.
Or is this kind of like a situation like in Metal Gear Solid 4, where you have, proxy armies fighting proxy battles?
What are they shooting at? Not us, luckily. Steiner went to a lot of trouble to set us up.
He really doesn't want global risk knowing what he's doing here.
We're taking a risk going through here, a global risk.
Ease up. Company.
All right. Yeah. Ooh, that.
Pick a target. I'll get the other one.
They care about us and our struggle. You'll see. They're going.
The headshot was not enough.
The closer we get. I should get on the rooftops. Spot them for you.
Okay. So we're splitting up again?
Give me a boost.
One step ladder coming up.
Thanks, mate.
Target practice. The locals aren't big on discipline. They've been taken out quietly.
Sorry, pal.
Good work.
I targeted his weakest
These guys are
point.
well-armed.
His ass. He could not take it. Ooh. I can throw grenades now. Oh no, more stuff to view? All on-site personnel be advised. Local Asgarzian rebel forces are cooperating with Blacklist and should be treated as non-hostiles until further notice. Our agreement stipulates that the rebel forces guard our perimeter, providing cover and protection for our operation in exchange for money and weaponry. But they are not permitted with the mine itself and are not allies. Blacklist isn't here to take sides in the Asgarzian crisis. Local rebels are not aware of the nature of our operation, and this should remain the case. Depending on your security clearance, you yourselves will likely not know the nature of this operation, and will not be permitted in the lower levels of the mines. Just understand that everything we do here is absolutely vital to Blacklist. Alright, so that is the difference. We are not proxy armies fighting a proxy war. We are just literally private companies taking advantage of a war-torn area.
Hold up. 2 tangos ahead.
Copy.
We'll have to go in through that apartment building.
Okay,
Position up here.
okay.
Suppose the place is empty.
But it'll give you cover from snipers.
Understood.
I see a third tango over there. Yeah. It was his own fault for taking cover behind that explosive barrel. And there's you. Oh, hello. I see you. Oh, did that got you? Okay, excellent.
Entering the building.
Copy. Don't have eyes on you. Be careful.
Oh my, yeah. The sensitivity is definitely feeling a little high. Ooh. That is a lot worse than I was expecting. Ah, that's a nice touch. The fact that it only reloads the individual missing shells. Not every game does that.
Lots of movement. They definitely know you're in there.
They're wily like that.
All right, I see somebody up top.
Randall, it's a goddamn maze in here.
Filled with monster closets. I mean, corners for bad guys to pop out.
You've got to work your way down.
Randall, I can see the hotel.
Whoa, shit!
Why, hello.
What time is this? That was close.
Keep moving. Work on your way.
Yeah, it's that kind of day. Shit!
There we go. Get rid of you. I'm gonna probably want to get rid of this sawed-off. It's not that great.
Found the stairs.
Get to the ground floor.
Randall, can't find an exit. Heading into the basement.
Ooh,
Don't get trapped.
let's try this gun.
Find a way out.
I'm ahead to an area that is notoriously known for not having exits. Yeah, and that fast movement after somebody gets killed in slow motion.
Can't find a way out.
Oh my
Along the
god.
walls. There might be a gap.
Copy. I'll see what I can find.
That took seconds. Also definitely throws off controls too if you're expecting to move around and shoot other people.
Wish me luck.
Suck that gun in.
Okay, I made it.
Okay. The road to the comms tower is blocked. The only way through is the hotel.
The hotel? Great. That worked out for us last time.
I have almost no idea. Oh, we're going back into the hotel.
Get to cover!
Shit! Randall, some help!
You have to move forward, otherwise you're dead. Get to cover, on your left.
Done.
I'll suppress him, go from cover to cover.
Shit!
On 3, go for the yellow pickup. 1, 2, 3, go! Run! Wait for my go!
Okay, I can do that.
Get to the helicopter now!
This might help.
Ooh,
Sniper with the RPG.
fancy. A plot explosive.
My turn.
Nice shot.
Can't get to the hotel from here. Can you see a way through, Randall?
Let me take a look.
What am I shooting cans of?
Got company. On the balcony.
Copy.
And also, where am I going? I'm going to the hotel.
The balcony. Opposite the hotel. Maybe you can get through there. Follow my laser dot.
Copy.
Where is your laser dot? Oh, there is your laser dot. I have got it now. But first, what is in here? Oh, there's a toy. A lot of collectibles, more so than I would have expected.
Anybody see that global risk guy?
No. He disappeared. He can't be far. These guys aren't indestructible. You'll get them at some point.
He's here!
Gotta take out those snipers first.
All right.
Fucking hell. Let's be on the way.
Oh, there's a guy up there.
If you can't see them, move to another window.
And you. And let's slow down time. There we go. And you, sir, are being a pest.
Don't forget to check your six. Don't want to get jumped.
Get rid of that sniper. I'm surprised you missed like almost every shot of there. Okay, there's a sniper on the lower floor. Oh. There's a bunch of people on the lower floor.
Copy. Head for the hotel.
All right, I can do that. Hotel Oret? Boret?
Find a way into the hotel. Make your way to the ground floor. There's a drainage ditch that leads straight to the comms tower. Be careful.
Believe me, I'm not looking for a replay of the last time we were here.
Randall, there's a monster of a sniper rifle here, but it's in pieces.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Man, you'd love this, Randall. I bet the locals never dreamed of hardware like this before Steiner showed up.
Blacklist has all the toys.
Okay, again. Interesting thing to note.
Comms tower. Getting close.
How very Last of Us of you. You can see, or actually Alan Wake as well. You can see the objective in the distance. But you're not quite there yet. Ooh, hello. I already have a car 4.
Gotta get to the ground floor.
Is this a quick time event? Or is it just a cinematic? It's just a cinematic. I'm okay with that. Who is shooting at me? Oh, you. Did he just run towards the grenade? Oh. All right, let's turn on some slow-mo. Excellent.
There's
place isn't any better than the last time we were here.
Oh no, they brought in reinforcements somehow. That's an odd comparison. I don't know what kind of parties he goes to on Cinco de Mayo. Anybody? All right. All right. Oh, for a second I thought that would be good cover, but it was not good cover. It was bad. All right, let's try that again. But with a pistol. There we go. And yeah, let's throw a couple of grenades. Just okay, we've thrown all of the grenades. Yeah. Excellent.
I think that's all of them. Where's the exit?
According to Evelyn's intel, there should be a door to the lobby, near the bar.
Where's the exit? There's a whole bunch of exits. Oh my gosh. Sensitivity. I probably need to just turn it down. Let's just turn it down. Where is the controller sensitivity? Ooh, in ADS. Ah. Let's turn it down to 30. And let's turn that down to 35. I don't know. Okay, that is... maybe too slow. Okay. Let's turn down... let's put that back up to 40. But turn down, aim down sight sensitivity to 30. So that this is still fast, but this is slow. All right. All right, there's a whole bunch of guns and stuff here.
This will create a distraction.
That convenient placement of an explosive. I was going to say, what do you plan to do from up there? You probably just broke your leg.
Search. Hold on. The comms tower was close. We had a chance of making it out. Kavanagh's death had been my fault. My mind hadn't been where it needed to be. How could I go home without him? How could I tell my wife, his sister, that I had let him die? I pushed the thought away.
How's it look out there, Randall?
They're searching for you, but they're making a mess of it. Not a lot in the way of organization.
Morales, I'm almost at the comms tower. How's the LZ? You better be ready to move.
Landing zone is clear. Believe me, I'm ready to bug out. This mission ain't what I signed up for.
Alright, I think I'm gonna stop over here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.